There's a moment many people don't talk about. It usually happens late at night. You're tired, you're alone, and you didn't plan to fall again, but you did. And afterward, it's not pleasure you feel, it's emptiness. Sometimes shame, sometimes just numbness. If that sounds familiar, let me say this first. This video is not here to expose you. It's not here to shame you. It's here to explain something most of us were never taught. Because lust isn't just a willpower problem. And it's definitely not proof that you don't love God. Most of us were taught to think lust is simply about desire. But that's not the whole truth. For many people, lust is not about sex at all. It's about hunger. A hunger to feel seen. A hunger to feel chosen. A hunger for intimacy without the risk of rejection. Lust offers connection without vulnerability. Intimacy without commitment. Comfort without responsibility. And that's why it feels powerful. But it's also why it never satisfies. Because it feeds the eyes, but leaves the soul starving. Here's something no one says out loud. Lust grows strongest where connection is weakest. When you feel lonely, even around people. When you don't feel emotionally safe. When you don't feel worthy of being loved fully. So the heart looks for a shortcut. Not because you're evil, but because you're human. And instead of asking, why can't I stop? A better question is, what am I actually longing for? Because unmet emotional hunger will always look for an outlet. The enemy doesn't need to destroy your faith loudly. He doesn't need to make you stop believing. He just needs to keep you distracted. Lust trains the heart to crave fantasy over reality. It makes waiting feel unbearable. It makes commitment feel boring. It slowly rewires what love is supposed to feel like. And the danger isn't just the act. The danger is what it teaches your heart to expect from love. Over time, prayer feels harder. Stillness feels uncomfortable. And peace feels unfamiliar. Not because God left, but because your attention has been trained elsewhere. Lust promises intimacy, but produces isolation. It says, this will satisfy you. But afterward, you feel more alone than before. And the scariest part? You don't feel wicked. You just feel numb. And numbness is dangerous because it silences conviction and comfort at the same time. Here's the truth that changed everything for me. The opposite of lust is not self-control. The opposite of lust is love. Real love is patient. Real love sees a person, not a body. Real love requires presence, not consumption. God doesn't shame desire. He designed it. But He wants to heal it, not silence it. Healing doesn't begin when desire disappears. Healing begins when desire is brought into the light. Without hiding, without pretending. Healing looks less like fighting and more like surrendering. It looks like letting God meet emotional hunger instead of numbing it. It looks like choosing connection over consumption. Truth over secrecy. Light over isolation. Not overnight. Not perfectly. But gently. Daily. Grace is not permission to stay stuck. It's power to begin again. If you're struggling, this doesn't mean you're weak. It means you're human and deeply loved. God is not disgusted by your desire. He wants to redeem it. You're not beyond healing. You're not too far gone. You're just hungry. And God knows exactly how to feed the soul. If this spoke to you, take a moment to sit with it. You don't have to comment if you don't want to. But if you want to, you can simply type, "Healing begins in the light."